All right, picking back up with essays. It's important that your voice be heard in the essay and not the voice of a parent or a teacher or someone else. So you want someone to edit, you want someone to kind of take a look at your essays, but don't give the college an over-edited essay. They do want it to sound like you. They do want it to sound like a 17 or an 18-year-old. Let's see. Once you have finished your application, so whether you have pushed submit on your college application or push submit on your common application, it is now time to let us know that you applied and to order your transcript. Something we will do virtually in your class is show you how to order your transcript on Naviance, but this is just a screenshot of my Naviance screen, and clicking the red plus here and adding the college to the list and requesting your transcript is how you let us know where you've applied and how you order your transcript. Here is the button that allows you, if you're using Common App, to match your Common App account with your Naviance account. So you do need to do that if you're using Common App, so your Naviance account and your Common App account can talk to each other. Once you click the little red plus, it takes you to a screen that looks like this, and you just type in the name of your college, that you submitted your application, and that you would like to add and request your transcript. When school is in session, we ask for step 2 to come down because we do like to get your physical signature. While we are still at home learning, doing our distance learning, or our synchronous learning, we would like you to either email Dr. Beers or Miss Olson and let us know you would like your transcript sent. That way we will print out that email and we will save that in your file. We just like to have record that someone has asked us to send the transcript. We don't want to just accidentally send your transcript somewhere where you don't want it sent. For our teacher recommendations, talk to teachers now again. We ask you to give them 3 to 4 weeks notice, and teachers will upload your letter into Naviance. That way we can send everything together, and that way things won't get lost as easy. It's much easier for the teacher to upload those into Naviance, and then we can send those anytime you request. You don't have to worry about getting a hold of the teacher. In Naviance, it actually will let you drop in the teachers' names after you talk to a teacher or two. And this is under the college's homepage. And there's a button called Letters of Recommendation. And you just click that button, and there's a list of teachers alphabetically. And so go ahead and drop in the teacher's name after you've talked to them and they have agreed to write you a letter of recommendation. Common App considerations. Remember that if you're using the Common App, you also do need a short little counselor evaluation. And so to get a counselor evaluation, we have a recommendation form on the college and career page of our website. If you email Miss Olson or I, we can email you back the form that we do need, but all counselors use this form. It asks you some questions, and then we write the little counselor evaluation for you. Other Common App considerations, remember to let your teachers and counselor know that you're using the Common App. There's one more thing they need to do for you. Approximate class size is about 350 on the Common App. They'll ask you that, maybe some other applications. We do not rank our students. We can give you a decile rank if needed. And approximate graduation date is May 21st. You can just stick that in there. What to do this fall? Apply to colleges. About 3 to 8 colleges is a good number to apply to. There are a couple national college fairs and a local college fair coming. We will give you more information as it comes out, but just know that almost all college fairs are virtual this year. I have not heard of a live in-person college fair yet since I've been back from the summer. What else to do this fall? On October 13th is Colorado Application Day. And so on October 13th, Colorado colleges are waiving their application fee. And so on October 13th, go ahead and push submit on any Colorado college or university application, and they'll be waiving your application fee on that day. ACT and SAT prep is available on ACT and SAT's website. There are a few private companies out there that do some ACT and SAT prep work as well. If you're interested in an ACT or an SAT tutor, let your counselor know, and we have a list of names for that. Every year we do a District 20 financial aid night. That date and details are to be determined. With COVID, it has thrown a bit of a kink into things, but we plan on having at least a virtual District 20 financial aid night. Information to come. You can file your FAFSA starting on October 1st, and you use the 2019 tax information for that. And so on October 1st, you can go ahead and file the FAFSA free application for federal student aid. What to do this spring: finish high school strong, review any offers you have, review any financial aid packages you have, and let your colleges know you're coming. And they would like to know by May 1st. They would like to know if you're coming or not by May 1st. A little bit on ACT and SAT. Our Colorado SAT Day is penciled in for September 23rd, subject to any changes if we're not allowed to be in person or not. But right now we are planning on having a September 23rd SAT. You can register for a national test. You do have to register about 4 or 5 weeks ahead of the test to not pay any late fees. A lot of colleges are waiving the test requirements for admission. So you have a strong chance of not needing an ACT or an SAT test for admissions, but there are still a few programs, there are still a few colleges, and there are still a few scholarships that will require a test score. The only way to find out is go to those individual websites and check. I don't have them all memorized, I don't know them all, but I would say in the safest world, it would be best if you could have an ACT or an SAT. Would it absolutely doom you? Probably not. But would it be good to have maybe for one of the many things you're applying to? Yeah, could be a benefit. Could be a benefit. Financial aid, again, begins with the FAFSA. And I just kind of wanted to say, don't let the price tag of a college scare you away. Don't let the price tag of a college scare you away. Private colleges develop their own financial aid picture of students and families, and they create their what is called expected family contribution and the financial need calculation. They can calculate that differently, and that's because their cost of attendance is higher, and also private schools aren't bound by the same rules that many of the public universities are. Right? And then the last thing I wanted to kind of point out before we get you guys on Naviance is how to find scholarships, how to find money for college. A lot of students ask. And so for scholarships, my favorite website is fastweb.com. Students actually will create a profile on fastweb.com, and it will start emailing them scholarships it thinks that you're a match for. Scholarships.com is also a good one. And then using family, friends, any scholarship scout agents you can to help you dig around and find scholarship money. Parts of the financial aid package, I just kind of wanted to point out that it is a free application for financial aid. It takes maybe about an hour to do the FAFSA. They have a really nice importing tool that will import your data from your IRS account if you give it permission to do that. But parts of the financial aid package can be grants, which is free money for college, scholarships, free money for college. Work study could be part of your financial aid package. That's just getting a campus job and they pay a part of your tuition. And then student loans could be part of your financial aid package. Government-backed student loans is part of a financial aid package. Much, much better than having to go to a bank and getting a private student loan. The interest rate is about 4 times difference between the government-backed ones and a private bank. All right, I'm going to switch over and we're going to start a video on what we would like you to accomplish on Naviance. Thank you.